Hi guys, it's Laura Rose, and today I'm going to be reviewing Throne of Glass. Laura, didn't you just haul Throne of Glass? Why yes. Yes I did. So as you know, I picked up Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas because a lot of YouTubers love this book and they talk about it. It was pretty good. I really liked it. I had some issues with it, but overall I would say it's a good book. If you've heard a lot of hype about it and you're not sure whether you want to pick it up or not, if you like YA and you like fantasy, pick it up. It's good enough for you to pick up and read. Trust me, you'll like it.
This headband is so necessary because my hair does not want to do things today.
What? Throne of Glass is about a young woman named Selena, who we see here on my mediocre book cover of Throne of Glass. And when we first see her, she is working in a slave labor camp after being caught and convicted as one of the country's most notorious assassins. She is picked up by the crown prince, and he tells her that she could win her freedom back if she comes and fights in a tournament to become the king's champion. So she travels back and stays in the castle and does a tournament with many other villainous people who are trying to become the king's champion. This is a very war-torn country. The king is basically trying to conquer this whole entire region, and he is not very well loved by Selena or a lot of the people from these other countries that he is conquering. While they're doing the tournament, many champions start getting murdered, which at first they attribute to people just wanting to win, but they soon become gruesome and they wonder what mysterious person is behind these murders. So while she's fighting in the tournament, she's also trying to figure out that and stay alive. The reason to read this book are the characters. Selena is a trained assassin and easily one of the most well-rounded characters in the book. She has a lot of different layers. When you first see her, she's really angry and she's really ferocious. You're seeing most of the book through her point of view as she just points out how she could assassinate people and how she can escape from places. And she's really underestimated because people don't realize who she is. I really like her because we see a lot of different range of emotion and depth from her. She is really brash on the outside, arrogant, and then you get to see this other softer side of her. And she makes the book very enjoyable. The whole entire thing that was really pushing me through was reading about her. The other characters are a little bit more predictable. Dorian is the classic prince who doesn't agree with the king, but he's really likable and you really root for him. The other main characters are the captain of the guard. He is a good person to talk with Selena because he kind of evens her out. They've got a really good relationship. He kind of brings her down to earth. Then we meet also Nahima, a princess of a war-torn country. You can't tell if she's good, bad, whose side she's on, what she's doing, and her and Selena become friends. There are also a lot of different murderous, villainous characters, so it's fun to read about them. The king is a really scary, hard-ass person. The themes, I would say, trust, learning how to trust your friendships, learning how to trust other people, especially after betrayal and abandonment. They also talk a lot about war and politics of the country. Now, I'd say overall, I really enjoyed it. I finished it quickly. I read through it. I couldn't put it down. I wanted to find out what happened. I wanted to learn more about the characters. Selena is just addicting, I want to say. She's really, you get caught up in her. You want to read more about her. She's just so fun to read. But I also had some problems with it. The problems I had were when it showed how YA it was. And I don't know if that's a fair assessment because there are a lot of amazing YA books out there, but I could just tell that it wasn't written for an adult crowd. There are a lot of introspective points in this book for all of the characters, which I felt it was kind of beating me over the head. I get it. I understood the problems that I wanted to see more of the action and the solutions. She also focuses a lot on the relationships. As I said when I first hauled this, two men love her, and she's very into that love triangle-ness, which in some books, I like the love triangle conflict. I feel like this book didn't need it. It didn't move the plot along. It didn't really bring tension to what I wanted to read about. It just kind of created tension for the sake of creating tension. She already has so many cool plot points in here. She didn't need that romantic triangle. Unnecessary. Don't need it. Throw it out the window. The other thing that bothered me was just part of her writing style, describing the looks of a person in strange ways. If I have to read one more time about someone's obsidian eyes, I'm just gonna crack up because don't describe your eyeballs in your books that way. It pulls you out of the story. When I'm reading a description of someone, it's oh, he had brown eyes. My brain can process that and be oh, put in my head brown eyes. But when I'm reading something and it's he had sapphire eyes, I'm what the fuck color is sapphire? I literally have to stop, think about it, and be oh, sapphire, he has blue eyes. Or, oh, he has obsidian eyes, which I assume means black, because technically obsidian isn't even a fucking color. I personally think it just pulls you right out of the story, and that's how I felt when I was reading this. In that same vein, though, she focuses a lot on the clothes in this book, and it's awesome. She's so good at describing the richness of the clothing that they're wearing, which is awesome because part of the reason you read fantasy is to put yourself in that character's position. And who doesn't want to wear like a beautiful corseted gown that has huge skirts? It was really cool. I also thought that this book was a little bit predictable. I even skimmed some parts of the book because she was trying to red herring me and I wasn't falling for it. If you're looking for something that's going to surprise you, mysterious, like, that's not this book. I'm not reading this book for the plot to shock me because I don't think it's going to. That didn't make it unenjoyable. I finished it quickly. I really enjoyed the characters. I did enjoy the plot lines. There are some mysteries set up for the next book. The reason that I read it is to watch Selena kick ass. Overall, really enjoyed it. Read it. I liked it. I'm definitely gonna get the next one. Anyway, so that was my review for Throne of Glass. If you read it, let me know what you think in the comments below about the book, about the characters, about the plot. Did you think it was predictable? Did you know what was going to happen like I did? Don't spoil the next one for me. I have not read the second one yet. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Have a glittery day. Bye!